Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. Let's discuss the Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley situation. Now, to be honest, this is the only exciting thing that has happened in the entire Jade Cargill title run. As I've said previously, I will say it again. Jade Cargill is the worst WWE champion that we have seen in the last 5 to 8 years. She is atrocious as a champion simply because she cannot work or wrestle in the ring. She is boring. Her mic skills are subpar. Her in-ring skills are even below that. The only thing she really has is a dominating presence and a really good physique. But that does not make a world champion. That does not make a WWE champion. That potentially is one ingredient in the pie, but you need other stuff. You need in-ring ability. You need actual charisma, not this like pretend charisma. You need to be able to sell fights and matches and stories on a microphone. You need all of these skills and attributes, and not everyone possesses all of these skills, so not everyone can be a WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. Rhea Ripley has those skills. That's why she is the most over women's wrestler in WWE. Jade Cargill does not have those skills. She fell flat in AEW, and she is falling flat in WWE. Now, all things go the direction they should. Rhea Ripley will win at WrestleMania and beat Jade Cargill for the WWE Undisputed Championship, but you never know. WWE could totally fuck it up, and in her only second title defense. She's been champion for like 120 days. She's had one title defense. Her second title defense will become at WrestleMania. That is a very, very bad championship reign. Now, you may think like, well, she's a heel. She doesn't have to defend the title. Like, you need to defend the title. WWE is not having her defend the title for only one reason: to protect her. But you can't protect her for that long because she cannot work in the ring, similar to Nia Jax. They just have bad wrestling ability. Some people just don't get it, even though Nia Jax has a dominating presence and she could be cool and whatever, and Jade Cargill is huge and jacked and whatever, and she looks not whatever. Like, none of those things matter if you cannot produce results in the ring, if you cannot advance storylines on the microphone. Now, with all that said, the only exciting thing that has come from her championship reign is this sort of random work/shoot feud that we see that emanated online between Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. And it now, some people are saying it's a work, some people are saying it's a shoot, some people are saying it started off real and now WWE is going to use that buzz to carry into the title match, which they absolutely should. A lot of these things happen as sort of organic, because some superstars are just kind of tweeting back and forth, and they say this and they say that, and then it snowballs, and then it snowballs, and then it snowballs, and then they say one more thing, and then the news media catches it, and then it grows and grows and grows, and then WWE claims it was like a shoot or a work all along, and now this is like a real feud, and then they carry it from there, like kind of like the R-Truth situation. But you never really know. That's the whole point. Is WWE manufacturing this, or is this like a couple of women at their house tweeting and just getting upset in a real way, and then WWE using that to move the feud in a certain direction? Because I don't really know what buzz this match creates. Like, I'm not fired up about it. The only reason I'm fired up about it is because I want Rhea Ripley to be champion, and I don't want to see Jade Cargill ever. Like, she doesn't wrestle, so that's great, but I just don't care to see her in WWE because she's just not good enough. And this social media feud is what kind of today's feuds are all about, and it built up organically. And now, this is what some people are saying. This is a direct quote that some people are saying about the Jade Cargill situation. Let me read it to you. Jade Cargill has been criticized by a number of talent for how she rubs others the wrong way, and that when the back and forth with Rhea began, it wasn't hard for others to jump in and voice their opinions. They cited this wasn't the first time Cargill has upset others with how she conducted herself and intimidated when there were reports about Cargill being hurt last year, the real reason she disappeared and spent time in the PC was to let personal issues going at the time subside. She should have been training at the PC, is what she should have been doing. So that goes to show you that she has rubbed some people the wrong way. Not everyone gets along. That's fine. It's a work environment. You don't have to get along, but you do have to be able to do business with one another inside of the ring. That's very important to keep each other safe. And On top of that, another source tried to downplay the situation, but later admitted that they expect management would step in and speak to Cargill about her relationship with the locker room. The source noted that everyone in the locker room has been happy to do whatever they need to do to get Cargill over, but that they respect that they show her does not often feel kind of reciprocated. They described it as Cargill coming off insecure when she shouldn't have any reasons to feel that way. Sorry for stumbling over my words. Reading is hard, apparently. Stick with me. That's why I talk about professional wrestling. Anyways, she feels insecure for a very simple fact that she doesn't know how to wrestle. And of course she feels insecure about that. And when WWE continues to protect you and protect you and protect you and not put you into matches and not put you into matches because they need to protect you, of course it's going to make you insecure because you actually know deep down that you're not very good at the thing, and WWE just handed you that strap because you look like a champion. Just because you look like a champion doesn't mean you should be a champion. There's been plenty of body guys over the year, body girls over the years that simply could not hack it as world champions. We saw Jey Uso literally not be able to get it done as a champion, stumbling and fumbling and botching in big time matches. Jade Cargill's not even in those matches because how scared WWE is of her not being able to get the job done, even though they put the strap on her. And so this social media feud, Rhea, whatever I say, both all the time. It doesn't matter. Stick with me. Posted something on her Instagram about creative and this and that, and then she deleted it. And it's like, I think these are some real feelings, certainly, that these wrestlers have, and now they're going to be able to carry these feelings into hopefully what is a better match than expected, because they're going to still be able to do business with one another. That's just about being a professional. You see Seth Rollins and CM Punk be able to do business together, even though there's pure hatred there. CM Punk and Roman Reigns will be able to do business together, even though there's pure hatred there. And I don't think there's hatred between Jay and Rhea, but I do think there is a bit of contempt. Maybe no, contempt is too strong of a word. Potential jealousy. I don't know. Insecurity that was mentioned in the report, but things like that. But I do think they're going to be able to do fine business together. They're going over that match. They're planning that match right now. So when it comes to go time at WrestleMania, Jade Cargill knows exactly what she's doing, and hopefully Ripley walks out with the WWE Women's World Title. And I think that situation is probably the most exciting thing that could have happened to the feud. So makes you think maybe it was manufactured, maybe it was a work, maybe WWE did tell all of these people to intervene so the news outlets would attract it. You just never really know. But might as well suspend your disbelief, feel like it's real, so there's a little more intensity going into this match at WrestleMania, because WrestleMania needs something like that. So let me know what you think about the situation in the comments down below. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.